exfoliates, the Fenty Skin Fat Water Pore Toner, or something like that. It's called something like that. Like, y'all could see my toner was like the title it peeled off. And then my Rose Gold oil from Moon Cosmetics. And then today I was feeling a little like, I don't know, extra. So I used my Kale Luxe moisturizer from Pacifica. And I used to use that all the time. Like, it's in my past skincare routines. I'm also just trying to use the rest of it because, you know, trying to get the bang for my buck. I'm not going to throw out good products. But yeah, that's the current one that I've been pretty consistent with and what has my skin looking how it looks now. I got home and refilmed this video because I want to talk about my night routine too. And I want to really just explain my skincare journey. I feel like I didn't go into detail enough, and y'all probably still will have questions. So if you do have questions, please feel free to comment, and I will make a part 2 because I just added some products to my night routine. So from the night routine I just did, consisted of my morning routine products plus this is new, by the way, plus my Laneige things. It was my Sephora birthday gift, so I'm gonna try it out and give y'all a part 2 on how I feel about those products, even though they're just samples. I'm trying to make them last. I was already using my Laneige lip mask, and I even do my lip mask even if I don't do a scrub. And then there's an overnight mask, and there's a moisture cream you're supposed to use before the mask. So we're gonna see how that goes. And because I want this video to be very transparent, I don't do my night routine every night. Sometimes I'm just so tired, I just take a bath or shower and go to sleep. Sometimes I don't even do all the extra, but I do recommend having doing a morning and a night routine, because honestly, whenever I don't do my sometimes when I do my night routine, my face gets really oily, and that's not good when you have lashes. Like, I'd be super oily up here and on my forehead and on my eyelids. So I think that sometimes doing my night routine makes a difference with that too. But yeah, that's only if you wear extensions like me, but you should still do your night and morning routine. I've refilmed this video like 3 times because I really just want to give y'all everything. I just went through and tried to find timestamps. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about my pictures. So first thing I'm gonna put up is this video from October 17th, 2018. Like, you see my scars. There's a lot of them, and they're very dark. So this again, this is 2018. This is before I don't even know if Rose Gold was out yet, but this is before Rose Gold. So the first photo that I have of my journey is from January 18th, 2020. So this is when I must have first started using Rose Cosmetics, and you can see my like spots are still like dark, and there's some pimples and things like that. And then even by February 11th, 2020, I started seeing results. Like, a lot of that like cleared up and got lighter, and that's this side of my face though. I couldn't find a picture of the other side of my face for whatever reason. I don't know. So, hold on, because dang it, what did I do with the picture? Ah! Okay. Next photo I have photos from October 9th, 2020 to recently from this to this month. I know that's a big gap, but even there was still some differences. Like, it's still kind of dark clearly. And wait, hold on, did that just make sense? Because what was the last photo from? Okay, February 2020, and what did I just say? October 2020. Yes, okay, the timeline fits. So we can still see there's even a difference. Like, my skin is now brighter this time. It's now much brighter and still more clear. So even over time, my skin is still changing. It's going from acne scars fading to my skin being overall brighter. Love that for me. So those are all the timestamps I have because I couldn't really gather a lot of videos or pictures. I don't know why I didn't really track my progress, but let's get into it. So yeah, I already said my disclaimer about how I'm not an esthetician, not a professional, things like that. So, yeah. From the beginning of like high school and everything, I just want to say there's still time to change your skin. Whether you feel like you've screwed up, and back then, girl, we was using the Sainese apricot scrub, scratching our skin up, using Biore charcoal cleanser, Biore scrubs. Girl, I was doing it all. So I want to say it is not too late, baby. It is not too late to get it together. I just punched myself in the face on accident. Let's talk about the products. So back then, when my skin started getting good, I started using Lush products. The first Lush product I ever used was Movis. Now, it's a bar. At first, I was using it wrong. Sometimes I would wipe the bar on my face, but you're supposed to lather it up in your hands and wipe it on. But the people at Lush said it was okay if I put the bar on my face sometimes. They feel like that gave them the best results. And it's good for, like, back knee and things like that. And I did like Movis, but, like, I wasn't consistent with my skincare. So I used Movis, and I used like a clean and clear moisturizer that left my face, it will leave a tingly sensation, and it's not supposed to, like a burn sensation. So I was only using 2 things. Yeah, that's where it started off. I started off low. Once my skincare routine started getting good, once I started using the Lush oil cleansers, I don't know why I lived for these so much. I like the way they smelled. I like that they was natural. I was Lush obsessed, baby. Okay. And I feel like a lot of people are into the oil cleansing now. Me, I just switched it up, and the oil cleansers are like $6 because, you know, not everybody has the luxury of going and getting the best of skincare. So I do recommend those as like starters. And that's when I started using my keedelon Pacifica, and I got Pacifica from Tierra Walker on YouTube. That's the only reason I went out and bought that moisturizer. I'm like, okay, she likes stuff from that brand, and she does her makeup. So at this time, I'm looking for things that, 1, benefit my skin, and 2, benefit my makeup skin prep. So keep that in mind. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I have mentioned it in the past videos. I have combo skin, mainly oily skin. Let me throw that out there. Girls, I am a oily girl, okay? Combo, yes. So there will be some products that I recommend for dry skin, but mainly oily, baby. I'm sorry. If you're on the wrong channel, you're on the wrong channel. But don't leave, because, you know, I do more than skincare, okay? Okay. So Pacifica Kale Lux is a ding. I liked it. And Movis, I liked it, the ding, as well. After I wasn't Lush crazy, my auntie recommended Grandpa soap, and that's also in a video that I used. And one thing about Grandpa soap is smells. It has sulfur in it, but I do believe it helped clear up pimples. Like, it's really good for pimples. One thing about it, I feel like that's something that you have to keep using because it's so potent, it's so strong. And I think I lost that soap, so I had to hurry up and start using something else. But that is something I like. It belongs in the likes section, not the dislikes. Okay. The other things I was using in the past is when I was using the Grandpa soap were the eye patches from Good Molecules. Now, one thing I will say about that is that they probably work. I just wasn't consistent with them because I like to do my makeup. And I've even said this in the video where I did recommend them, is that that's not a product that you could rub in, because it's like this gel, like these like little balls will form, and you can't have that when you're doing your makeup. So I only use my eye patches on days I didn't do my makeup because you can't rub it in. Like, I don't know, it would like flake up. It's very weird. So I'm very iffy. That belongs in the dislikes of things I've used in the past. And then I was using those serums from 4th grade that were on ColourPop. Now, the reason I use these is because I didn't have a toner, and I feel like most estheticians will tell you get a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer, at least an eye cream and SPF. Those are the main things you should have. SPF/sunscreen, whatever. So I had a vitamin C elixir and a hyaluronic acid elixir, a serum. And with those, I don't really feel like they made much of a difference on my skin. And my main thing always was acne scars, because, again, for transparency, I pick at pimples and at my skin. So I know I need to stop, because all I'm doing is creating more acne scars to fight. But they weren't really helping in the fight. So yeah, that's not something I would highly recommend, but it's something I would use because it's something I recommend because it's affordable, not something I recommend because I loved it so much, you know? All right, moving on. Oh, back then I used a purifying mask from, I don't know what the brand is called, I'm sorry, but it's in my video that I will link or have at the end, so you can click and see what purifying mask I was using. This is some expensive fancy mask that I didn't even use for that long, and I just felt like it made my skin feel refreshed. So again, that's going in the likes. Ding. Okay, now after that phase, I started using Tatcha. As you can see, I love Tatcha, and I still use it to this day, and it gently exfoliates my skin. That's all I really have to say. I like the way it makes my skin feel. After I use it, it feels clean, good, and it doesn't feel stripped of moisture. And that's where we get into Balance from Moon Cosmetics. Now, baby, I love some products from Moon Cosmetics, but any cleansers, I don't like them because they don't get sudsy. And at least Balance, for me, I feel like it made my skin feel dry afterwards, and it was really hard to like rinse it off because you don't want to scrape away with a towel trying to figure out, is my cleanser still on? And like if you're trying to rub it in, you don't know if it's on there. It's just, I didn't like it. Okay, so that's going in the dislikes, and that's really all the products I only disliked. Everything else I pretty much like. At some point when I ran out of cleanser, I started using the Drunk Elephant cleanser. I like it because it's sudsy and it does the job. So cleansers, for me, I think it's easy to find a good cleanser. You can get CeraVe. I haven't used that yet, but I've heard great things. The Lush oil cleansers, basically everything that I've named and used besides the things I didn't like. And I have a love-hate. So at some point I used Fenty Skin. So I don't have a timestamp for that, but just know that I got it when it first dropped. And I don't want to say it didn't make me feel dry and as stripped as Balance, but I didn't like how my skin felt after using it. So I only use it to remove makeup because I feel like that's what it's good for, and it's noted that that's what it's good for. So I still use it. It's just not an everyday thing. As far as the toner and the moisturizer go, I live for the Fenty Skin moisturizer. Everybody lives for the toner. I live for the moisturizer. I feel like I only use the toner because I don't have anything else to replace it right now. And I live for the moisturizer because it has sunscreen in it, and it doesn't leave me pale. And if you use the right amount, it doesn't. I know you're supposed to use a lot, but then it doesn't coincide with my makeup. So when I was using Fenty Skin, I wasn't doing my makeup like that because I'm oily. Moisturizer didn't like that when it came to makeup. So yeah, that's what I will say about that. And everyone else says it's supposed to be good for skin prep before makeup. Maybe with Fenty Beauty products, but I use a lot of Fenty Beauty products, but like I don't use the foundation anymore. So that's all I'll have to say about that. Now, in the last video I did in my productive morning routine, I was playing around with ice cubes and it does get rid of the morning puffiness, but I don't think it's a long-term thing I'm going to do. It was just something I was trying at the moment. So, you know, that's something I did in my journey as well. Oh, another thing that's important that I do or am trying to start getting more consistent with, transparency, honesty, is draining your face. So you're going to massage your face every night. Just get all the little toxins out and make sure you go all the way down here. Take and go all the way down here. But one thing to remember is that when you're doing your skincare is to lift. So in the morning, make sure you're always lifting. But at night, make sure you're draining. Okay? Okay. Let's all do that together because, again, like I said, I'm not even consistent with that. But I just learned that off of TikTok. What else? I think I've covered everything that I've used before. yeah, I got my timestamps, everything that I've used. Yeah, skincare is always going to be a journey, and it's always important to switch it. Oh no, yes, one more thing. So as our skin changes through the seasons, like I said, I use things for dry skin and oily skin, but obviously mainly things for oily skin. One thing I really love is, I think it's called is the oat milk mask. It's from Lush, and it has oats and bananas in it, and it smells so good. It smells like vanilla. It just smells like I want to eat it. And I know fragrant things aren't always the best, but I just feel like Lush is really honest when it comes to their products being organic. So I love that mask, and I'll buy it when I'm feeling extra. I'm probably gonna go buy it this week so you guys can see it and share my journey with that, because I get really flaky up here. So I feel like I can still use that mask even though it's mainly for dry skin and it doesn't make me oily. So that's another product I'll throw out there. Yes, but I'll probably be doing a chemical peel soon with my sister, because she's in school studying to be an esthetician. And I'm not gonna do the chemical peel that makes your skin like droop off and things like that. She just said it's gonna get a little flaky, so I will be giving y'all an update with that. Please ask questions below if you want me to go more in depth about something. Like I said, it's never too late to turn your skin around, baby. Just try stuff and try things for a long time, because it takes like, what did my sister say? I think it takes like a month, like 30 days to see a change in your skin. You need to be consistent and on it. Like, I know even like some products have like a purging period because you're switching products. It's like, you know, your skin's not used to that. So don't like be scared of that, because sometimes that happens. I'm lucky enough to where it never happened to me badly. I can't remember a time where I switched products and my skin just had like a horrible breakout or something. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. One last thing, a product that I showed in the video is that Jay Achieves and Moon Cosmetics Brighten Mask. What I will say, whether it belongs in like or dislikes, is that it is in the middle, because in the beginning, maybe the first 2 or 3 days, I did have a little tingly feeling on my face, and I'm like, I know y'all don't think like me, okay? Don't think like me. I'm like, I'm not no punk. I'm gonna just, if it reacts badly and my skin starts to break out or something, I'm gonna stop using it. But thank God it did not, and I still use it because it gives me a nice afterglow. But what I will say is that it's not necessary, because I thought it would help me like fade my acne scars, because it has aloe vera and turmeric and things like that, and I think some type of berry in it. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but it's on Moon Cosmetics. So I will say it belongs in the likes and the dislikes because of how it started off. So I'm only using it in dislikes because it's not something I'm gonna like preach about. That's what I would say about the Brighten Mask, because I know a lot of people had questions about it. So yeah, done that there. But like, back to what I was saying, if you have any questions or want me to go more in depth, I will be giving an update of things that I use and how Laneige is going. I can give a fair review on that and my chemical peel experience. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all next time.